Hey guys, Be Nasty here with the turn of Operation Caporetto as Britain and Greece. It's the spring of 1914, and we have made it to a historical start of the war, which is pretty exciting stuff for me. I feel like it almost never happens, even though it should more frequently. Just a couple things I did. I'm just using a chip, but put a chip under the coastal artillery from the event, and also the German income I bumped up 35. My understanding of the rule, like I don't know, and I could be wrong because it's not really explained clearly. But I don't think that Germany collects for Morocco or for Cuba for this, like starting the war with full income, and for sure we don't start with our trade income, so there won't be any bonus money from these two. So I'm pretty sure it's just a flat 35 added to their prequel. So they'll start next turn. They'll go to war. They'll have their 6 infantry reserves plus 39 IPP to spend. The first turn of the war is actually usually pretty fun for most countries, just because you do have a bit of a windfall of money, and with reserves being placed, you feel pretty flush for at least a turn. Excuse me. For Britain, their situation's a little bit different. They uh, their diplomatic situation will be determined by Germany's actions next turn. So if Germany chooses to attack Belgium in the summer of 1914, then Britain will be at war in the summer of 1914. If Germany does not attack Britain in the summer of 1914, then Britain enters the war winter of 1914. And so they would collect their first full income is going to be the winter of 1914. The other thing that's a little bit unique about Britain is Kitchener's Army, which is kind of a special name for their reserves. Kitchener's Army, if Germany attacks Belgium in the summer, then Britain gets to place Kitchener's Army the summer of 1914. If Germany does not attack Belgium in the summer of 1914, then Kitchener's Army gets placed in the fall winter of 1914. So that's all of those things. Yeah, so that's enough spouting off about random things that don't super matter. No tech limit increase in the prequel, as I think there's a lot of guys who have some Tech 1, Stage 1 techs that will probably never be touched again, but that's okay. That's how it goes. So I am going to roll for armored vehicles and depth charges and hydrophones for Britain's 2 tech rolls. Looking for a 6 on armored vehicles, 7 on depth charges and hydrophones, and that will be 2 failures. Perfecto. For purchases this turn, I am going to complete 1 dreadnought for 4, and then with the $1 left over, I am going to roll diplomacy for Sweden. I'll use this super swanky color dice because it was lucky last time. I'm sure it will be lucky again. It was not lucky again. That's okay. So then Britain just collects their $4. Place this with the Grand Fleet. And that's it for Britain. And then the only other thing that I have is Greece, where I think I'm going to take. So there's 3 infantry here, so I'm going to take 3 of those infantry and just move them to southwest Macedonia. So there's 1 infantry left over, and I'll move him down to Thessaly, and the artillery down to Thessaly. And then I'm going to roll recruitment at a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And hit on a 7. So I think this time I might take 2 militia. And put 1 there and 1 there. Yeah. I feel like I should be doing more or something different, but there's just not able to. So there you go. that's it for Britain and Greece. That's it for, I think, my part of the Balkan War. So off to Sir Adrian for Austria-Hungary and on through the rest of the order. Okay, adios for now, fellas.